Hello everyone, Derek here again. I'm here to bring you a video for our Sons of Anarchy countdown to the final season. We are less than a month away. The show is going to start on September 9th, so we are really getting closer. Definitely getting on the verge of seeing the last season of Sons of Anarchy. And what I want to do in this video is I want to do basically some season 7 spoiler predictions based on some information that I received from spoilertv.com, as well as some other articles that I've been reading. So, in case you don't want to be spoiled, please do not watch this video, as it is going to contain spoilers that I've read, and I don't want to spoil anybody for the upcoming season. So, if you don't want to watch them, exit the video now. Okay. So, like I said, I've been looking up some things, reading some articles about the upcoming season, and I found out a lot about the first season. The first episode of the season, which is called Black Widower. It is basically titled that way because one of the things that you realize is the significance of the episode title is that Jax is a widower. I mean, he has lost his wife. He is technically considered to be a widow. And black, like when you associate color black, you think about, at funerals you associate black with mourning. You wear it during a funeral in mourning. It seems black is also a color that is used to describe, like, a dark cloud coming over you, black in your heart, black in your soul. It's like going into dark, dark times. And we can clearly see that this is going to be happening to Jax. We know that Jax is going to be out for blood in this upcoming final season. Pretty much what the final season is pretty much going to be is Jax getting revenge, I believe. We are definitely going to see Jax unhinged. We're going to see him acting out in anger, and a lot of bodies are going to fall, it seems. But basically, the synopsis of the episode is, in the wake of Tara's death, Jax makes club vengeance of a club priority. I mean, he is literally just gonna go back to the club and say, "Hey, listen, we are gonna find out who did this, and we're gonna kill them. We're gonna kill them all." And it seems, and I also watched the trailer, which is called Revenge. It's a 1-minute trailer that basically has a couple of scenes, and one of the scenes is right at the end. Jax basically says, "Hey, are you guys in this? You may die." And they all seem to say, "We're all with you, Jax." So that's definitely going to be a club move to get revenge for Tara's death. And we see a lot of things in the trailer that really give us indications of what's going to happen. One of those indications is going to be that the Grim Bastards Club, which is first seen in season 3, and the last time we saw them was season 5, when Jax killed. Well, actually, it was Chibs that did it. Chibs killed one of the members of the club's cousin. It was actually the president, T.O. His cousin was one of the people that beat Opie to death in county jail. And Jax had told them that if they would just leave him there, they just wanted to talk to him, they wouldn't hurt him. He went back on his word, and Chibs executed the guy. Also partially because the Grim Bastards also did not keep their word. But they're back. You can see them in the trailer. I believe somewhere near the 53rd second mark. Might be a little earlier. I can't remember exactly. But you will see them in the trailer. You're also going to see that Jax is also in jail. I'm assuming that that's just at the beginning of the season. Like, they may have arrested him on the suspicion that he may have been involved with Tara and Roosevelt's deaths. It's obvious that he didn't do it, and even if they tried to get him for it, his gun hasn't been fired, so it can't be matched to Roosevelt. And I just think that they don't think he would actually kill Tara based on the circumstances. Tyne Patterson, the DA, played by CCH Pounder. I just think that if Jax is in jail, I think it's probably just to keep him from doing something rash. You bring somebody in, you hold him for so long while you run the case through. So I don't think he's actually going to get charged for anything, or if he is, he's going to get out on bail, which I find just not believable. So that's why I think maybe she just put him there in order to maybe give him a chance to calm down. But obviously Jax is not going to calm down. And we're going to see Jax has lost his way. I mean, in the trailer, he actually meets up with Uncle Jury, the president of the Indian Hills chapter. And basically, whenever Jax was talking about the new vision for the club, getting them out of guns and everything, everybody seemed excited about it. And Jury was one of those people who was very excited about it. And he's in the trailer and he asks Jax, like, what about your vision? And Jax says, I have no vision anymore. And it's clear that Jax is basically, going to do whatever it takes to get the club on the priority for Tara's death. And I have no doubt that it may end up not necessarily ruining the entire club, but I think it's going to definitely have a big impact on its future. Because when you go down this path and you start messing with various things, it's not going to end well. And I have no doubt in my mind that Jax is going to go after the Mayans, and he may go after the Chinese as well. And if he wipes out, Alvarez and other people, it's not going to be good for the club. On Gemma and Juice's side, though, because as we know, Gemma is the one that killed Tara, and Juice was the one who killed Roosevelt, and then later dropped the evidence in a garbage disposal. Excuse me, like a big trash can, in order to get rid of it. And basically, Gemma is trying to, deflect the blame. However, she does seem to have told Unser what happened, or at least Juice did, because you see Unser hearing about it and basically giving them advice on what to do. So it seems like Unser is going to be brought in, and Nero may even be brought in. So it may be about them trying to cover things up, and they may be the ones that give Jax false information that will basically lead them to targeting the wrong people. So I'm definitely going to be interested to see how that's going to turn out. Another thing is it is going to be 90 minutes. The trailer does confirm that, which is nice because I think that they definitely are going to have several 90-minute episodes this season. Because clearly with Kurt Sutter trying to end everything, I mean, FX has been more than willing to give him extended episodes, and I think they're going to continue to do that. He's definitely been very successful with FX. They've definitely worked well with him, and I have no doubt we'll see several 90-minute episodes throughout the season. So I'm really excited about that. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about that basically comes from an article that I read. I believe that the article was, it was like, I think it was Paris Barclay who was talking about it. I don't think it was Sutter. And basically what it said was to expect a lot of deaths in the final season. Now, eventually, once I am done watching the entire series, I will do a death predictions video. It's just right now I need to remember a lot of things. I need to see where people are at. And I also need to, gauge a couple of other, sources, maybe my own thoughts, my own feelings about it. And then I can make a video on that. So I'm going to be doing that. But they said that pretty much like people are going to die in almost every episode. And I have no doubt about that. I mean, I think that with the final season, it's a no holds bar situation, and Sutter even said during the Comic Con, or maybe it was Happy or something, like David LaBrava, maybe somebody said during that they were just hoping that they would make it through the entire series, final season, because they want to get paid, obviously, and that's the thing is, when you get killed off a show, you're not going to get paid, and they definitely had concerns about that, and I have no doubt that we're going to see people fall. I don't know if it'll necessarily be one-on-one. Like, I always wonder that, like, will they kill off several people, in back-to-back episodes or the same episode? Like, I mean, when Lost killed, Sun, Jin, and Saeed in the same episode, it was like, whoa, And I have to wonder if, like, maybe some of them might go down in the same episode. So I'll be very interested. Plus, the other thing you have to wonder is who do they consider, like, major deaths. Like, I don't think it's just the sons that you have to worry about necessarily, or that you have to look at, because you have Unser, you have the DA, you have Chucky, you have Henry Lin, the Chinese guy. You may have the new Tyler, I think his name is, the leader of the Niners. You have Augustus Marks, potentially. You have Nero. I mean, you have a lot of other characters that could also potentially be considered as major characters. It's not just the club. I mean, there are a lot of main characters on the show. Maybe ones that may not have been in the main cast, but Alvarez has been in pretty much every season, so you can kind of consider him like a main type of character. Same thing with, maybe Wendy. I know she's getting elevated to main cast member. Plus, we don't know if we've seen the last of Ima or Opie's ex-wife, widow. You don't know if you're going to see these people again or not. And I think that it's definitely something that you may see a lot of them drop too, because when these kind of things happen, things tend to get dirty, and you get Lila was Opie's ex's name. I just remembered. I had a total blank on that. But anyways, you might see that it's more of them that drop than club members. But I think we're going to see both drop on all ends. And I have to wonder if Juice and Gemma will eventually be discovered, which I'm pretty sure they will. I don't think that they're just going to leave it at that kind of a cliffhanger. I don't think they would end the show with Gemma and Juice getting away scot-free. I don't think so. The only question is will they get killed, or will they just be arrested or so, defeated as characters that it's worse than death? So I don't know. And I definitely think that it's going to be very interesting. I'm very excited for this final season. They have a lot of things that they can do. They have a lot of story that they can cover, and I'm very excited. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you have any questions or comments or video topics, feel free to leave them. Feel free to subscribe. Tell your friends if they're fans, if they want some information, or if they want some other video topics, just let me know. I'm happy to do them. It's definitely something that gives me something to do. I like doing it in order to help me count down till this final season comes up, and I just really am excited. We have a lot to look forward to this fall with Sons of Anarchy and The Walking Dead. I'm a fan of both of those shows. If anybody has any video topics, feel free to leave them. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you.